Well, verification from the Ohio Secretary of State's office and the Williams County Elections Board's legal counsel held up to the announcement of a third protest against the board filed by Sheriff Steve Towns. Elections Director A.J. Novacek told the Bryan Times that he wanted to make sure that the specific letter of protest met all legal and technical requirements to ensure that everything was being done correctly. Now, in his third protest against the Elections Board, Towns questions the conduct of several public officials, including County Prosecutor Katie Zartman. And he decrees that the fact of the board has scheduled a hearing about his eligibility before they ever received the protest letter from anyone on that matter. Now, that hearing has been scheduled for January 13th at 4 p.m. in the conference room at the Williams County East Annex building in Bryan. Elections Board Chair Mark Fox said they hear from Towns and his legal team, and the board expects to make a final decision that day unless new information is presented. Now, that will also be the meeting with this board reviews each of the 10 protests filed by Towns' candidacy and decide whether or not any further action is needed. The board initially certified Towns for ballot placement, but his first-degree misdemeanor conviction for releasing confidential information came after the board certified him. The other three Republican primary candidates for sheriff had each filed their own protest against Towns, and Towns has filed protest against each of them in addition to the Elections Board. As it currently stands, the Ohio Secretary of State's office released a complete list of certified candidates yesterday, and the Sheriff Towns is included among the candidates for sheriff.